Hi, this is Dodger, and you're watching my show. So, I've been gone for like, you know, a day or two. Unfortunately, we wound up with a lot of technical issues, just persistent issues happening with a bunch of different videos I've been trying to do. I think for the most part I've worked out what was going on, but it was very frustrating, and I'm very sorry that there haven't been any news videos going up. Some of you don't even care. Some of you didn't even miss me. But to give you a heads up on all of the stuff that's happened, I did Borderlands 2 with my cousin Tiri, and I did Skyrim coasters with Jesse on Dexterity bonus, and we finished Lucius. Lots of stuff's happened. You're right, it doesn't excuse it. My mouth feels kind of weird now, like I did something really weird with my mouth just then. You all saw it. For things that happened while I was gone, Pokemon X and Y was announced, and everybody's jizzing about that. And the legendary Pokemon look like an X and a Y, so that's a thing. The President of the United States decided that we should sink more resources into researching the connection between violence and video games, even though Biden met with all the video game developers and was like, look, let's discuss this thing. Somebody made an Iron Man helmet for a cat. And that Cyberpunk teaser trailer came out that was flippin' gorgeous. For new stuff that is not nearly as exciting, apparently, there's a rumor going around that Temple Run 2 is going to be up in the iOS store as of tonight at some point. Everybody's been putting up articles at different hour increments being like, alright, it's supposed to happen. It's maybe gonna happen. I never really got all that into Temple Run. Temple Run happened right around when I was getting really addicted to Tiny Wings, so I just didn't really feel all that deliciousness, but I know people that still play the first Temple Run all the time, so I'm sure a Temple Run 2 will be exciting. I keep wondering, because, you know, this is one of those games where elements of it are randomly generated, and it goes on forever, just as long as you're able to run, right? So, what if a game like that came out, and then they put out a sequel, it was literally the same game? It would be amazing, because here's what would happen, is that there would be all these people saying, oh no, it's definitely different because of this, this, and this. They like come up with reasons that it was different, but it wouldn't be different at all. I want to turn this into an experiment immediately. If you are someone that is interested in playing Bioshock Infinite, there is now a minimum requirements list and a recommended requirements list to know for sure if your computer can handle the heat. I can't even tell you, growing up, how many times I had a game and I would try to install it on my computer and my computer was jankball and it couldn't even run it. So ever since, I always read these lists because I'm like, I know that, like, I built my computer, I know that it can but I need to check. I just need to be sure, because one day I'm gonna wake up and my computer's gonna be obsolete and that's gonna just make me cry. If that's a list that you would like to read, I will put a link in the description. Also, if you haven't watched the episode of Adventure Time called Card Wars, maybe you should go do that. It's not related to anything we were talking about, I just figured I'd throw it out there for the good of the people. So for a while now there have been rumors of a game called Destiny, made by Bungie for Activision, and apparently pretty soon here we are going to get legit information. Like something that isn't just a rumor or posted on a random website. It's gonna be like actual info from the source. At GDC in late March, they are going to be having a panel where they are going to actually talk about their game, which right now is being called Destiny. We don't know if that's the actual title for it or just a rumored title, but that should be pretty cool. And let me just remind you that GDC is my favorite conference that I've ever been to, so, you know, you should go. I guess it's not gonna be just a, let's talk about our game and what our game is and everything about our new game. It's gonna be headed up by the art and design directors, and they're just going to be talking about their world building techniques, but they will be giving official statements about the game at this panel. And I'm like really out of practice. I haven't made news in a long time. You feel me? He feels me. Anywho, that is my show. Thank you so much for watching. If you have a positive or a negative response, feel free to leave it in my comment section. And if you want to have coffee with me, you can click wherever I put the annotation and it'll take you to my other channel. Again, I will link you to all of the things that I mentioned. The finale of Lucius. Actually, you know what? I'll link you to the full playlist, just in case, so I don't spoil you on anything. Also, the Skyrim coasters with Jesse, and Borderlands with my cousin Tiri. And tomorrow I'm finally going to be putting up my part of the Dead Space 2 demo. It's taken me a while because of this technical issues, so that will hopefully be going up tomorrow, and I hope that you enjoyed that as well. But otherwise, I will talk to you guys again on Friday. Okay, bye-bye! Mwah!